Would you dare stay in a motel where every guest disappears? This is the terrifying tale of the Meadowbrook Motel, where no one checks out alive. If you think you can handle the fear, stick around. But don't say I didn't warn you. It was supposed to be a carefree road trip for Sarah and her two friends, cruising through the quiet Midwest. But fate had other plans. As their car sputtered to a stop on an empty highway, the last traces of daylight faded. They were stranded, miles from help. And then they saw it. A flickering neon sign glowing through the trees. Meadowbrook Motel. A place no GPS had mentioned. A place that felt like it shouldn't exist. As they stepped inside, the atmosphere shifted. It wasn't just quiet, it was unnaturally silent, like the world outside had vanished. The receptionist greeted them with an unsettling grin. Her voice was gravelly, her words deliberate. "Room 6, and remember, don't open the door after midnight." The friends laughed it off. Just a spooky old woman trying to scare travelers, right? But as the clock ticked toward midnight, the laughter faded. When the clock struck 12, the nightmare began. A shadow moved across the room, though no one was there. A faint tapping echoed from the window. Then louder and louder. Sarah pulled the curtain aside and froze. A pale figure with hollow eyes stared back at her, its face twisted in silent terror. It pressed a single finger to its lips as if to warn her to stay silent. But when they tried to leave, the door wouldn't budge. The motel seemed to stretch endlessly, its hallways twisting and looping like a maze. They found a dusty office, and on the wall was a chilling newspaper clipping. 3 travelers vanish at Meadowbrook Motel. Last seen 1952. Their car was discovered abandoned. No bodies were ever found. And then the lights went out. In the pitch-black darkness they heard it. A low growl followed by footsteps, closer and closer. They ran, their screams swallowed by the void, but no one heard them. No one ever does. And to this day, no one knows the true story of the Meadowbrook Motel. Some say it's a gateway to another world. Others believe it's cursed ground. But if you ever find yourself stranded on a lonely highway, think twice before checking in. Like the story? Don't forget to subscribe to QuickTime Travels for more chilling tales. Comment below what you think happened to Sarah and her friends, and share this with someone who loves a good scare. Stay safe and stay curious.